And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Lambeau. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Red. Let's go now. Ready.
Love going to throw right away. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Throwing. Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ready, set.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Black shot. Set, ready. 6. Mega. Hut.
Love. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Come on, set. Set, hut.
Jacobs going to try the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, a chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll drop to throw. Oh, no. The first throw of his career is intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, yellow.
Love looking to throw it. Now this aired out deep for Reed. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Here's Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Blue check. Here we go. Set.
Jacobs. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready?
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Got it. Let's go. Ready?
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Right back to him on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Love now. Escaping the pressure right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeaux.
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Flush to his right.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead? And, oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
His throw incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, this from 48 yards.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Here we go. Set.
Following the interception, Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Down to about the 23.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
Motherfucking fumble.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They're going to look to throw. That is caught into space at the 45. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 53 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's got Bellinger. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Bellinger, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants add 6 to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0.
My new old team got hopped in there and shit. I did that shit like 5 times. Like, no lie. Like, I kept
5 times.
Like, just kept
Setting
building
out to
that
kick
shit.
this
No
one
cap.
away, and
No
off
cap.
it goes.
Then I kept thinking.
Man, your boy, hey, boy, your boy got court tomorrow.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line.
Mm-hmm. And for all the warrants I got.
Warrants?
Yeah, he said I got like 3 or 4 of them.
From what?
Shit, I guess from when I was... It had to be when I was 18 and 20.
To get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time,
But no, he said it was like Ville. That what got me worried.
You said what?
He said it was like Ville.
It was Nicholas Hills?
No, the Ville. The Village.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards. So
that shit wild.
Takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He got arrested by the bill.
Short throw.
Again, that's what I'm saying. You stayed there in the residential area. If there was that,
and it'll be 2nd down.
they would have been and picked you up. Literally. And when you got caught, I know you didn't have your daughter, and I know that nigga was some cool shit, but he would have real life told you, like, you want to call somebody because you know I got to take you downtown. Like,
he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Give you some for real, like, it's not no felony or anything, so like, they really not this is some shit they just want you to pay. But you got to go to court for it, and they're going to give you a fucking arrangement to pay him, you're going to pay him, you know, in time, or just give him whatever they want.
Coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Me, yo, I pay it all off at once. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that going back. I pay that shit off at once. I swear to
we
God.
are through
Last
3
time
quarters
my
here
dad
on
told me that shit.
NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau.
I had 2.
It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
I got to pay like $9. He said, you can pay one ticket.
The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
I got to talk to them RC. Nobody. She's like, yeah. I gave her my card number. Gave her straight up my card number. So here you go. I was left with like $100 or like $90-something. I didn't give a fuck though. I was like, I don't got time to keep going back and forth for y'all.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Back to throw. Love. He'll buy some time right. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
The versus mode look fire.
Jaden Reed, 23 yards for the touchdown. And
the versus
Packers
mode
have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7
But they said the move. I already know what they. I already know niggas didn't play that JoJo Bizarre game because it literally moves. They literally move like a JoJo Bizarre game. That's exactly
It's just you floating. You just floating with it.
The nigga said, I hate when you, because I watch,
and not
Lotus,
willing
he got
to
a
risk
channel,
return.
another channel called Lotus. He got one called Lotus 2.0. And it got like, it's like when niggas, we don't see what these niggas doing on screen. That's why I told
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago.
They just play the game off screen.
When
they're not screening, they always start out here
1st and 10.
And like,
this
niggas, it's not hard to catch Afro playing because man, them nigga Afro always yelling down those niggas. Them niggas all playing yesterday. They was like, nigga, it's so weird. It was like, I hate niggas lose because no matter what side of the screen, you're trying to move left.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And you're trying to move up is forward. And I was like, nigga, that is really JoJo Bizarre.
Bro.
Like, 54 literally, did y'all niggas not play that game? Like, that movement on JoJo Bizarre is easy as fucking cold as fuck. That's some cool movement. That makes the fucking, the count, the dog is so fucking.
Back to the ground. Looking to find a lane, but he can't.
Brother, you get that little pose.
Nigga, it's job when you do a perfect counter, you do your pose. Nigga, that shit cold as fuck. Man, they didn't bring that game back, man. That motherfucker need something.
They'll drop the throw.
God damn it.
And he's got his man out of the backfield.
They put everybody basically. That's why I was kind of fucked up. It was like,
they needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
I can't throw no more picks.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Talking about black community, nigga. That nigga motherfucker, nigga.
They'll look to throw here.
That nigga make JoJo Bizarre, nigga.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That nigga fuck with the black.
Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Bro, they be having that Versace on.
I'd have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far.
That one nigga with the zipper?
Now, you know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time.
Again,
the dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
With the anime characters, and they had the JoJo Bizarre niggas in there. I think one nigga made it almost, I think one JoJo Bizarre nigga did really make it all the way to the end. But I think he lost to somebody else.
Like, there's no way that JoJo Dan wasn't number 1. No way JoJo Dan wasn't number 1.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
Nigga, I forgot who that was. I think it was somebody who actually do fuck with JoJo Bizarre. It was like, JoJo Bizarre can actually work real. Like, they weren't real like pose, nigga.
Real Versace, nigga.
Real Versace
These two sides with 2 minutes left
they're
to
number
go
1.
in the
They have,
Giants
real fashion.
here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical
Well, what else do you want? What else do you want?
How was some made-up fashion?
They have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed.
Let me know.
First down.
That's when I would have been in there and be like, where's? What that nigga say?
Let's go.
To the plot of the move.
Daniel Bellinger.
God damn it. He's supposed to be talking about
second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants get an important score there to extend their lead in this fourth quarter.
Let me throw in some bullshit that I made and let them be next to me. Nigga, they gonna stand out, not me.
I'm telling you.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Offense to you, Yates.
No. He know what he been doing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
2017, 2007.
And able to get this out to the 25.
See, and that's what makes the thing. See, how the fuck would y'all even think that because of just because Jim Wu is the S-ranked puncher
Here's
now,
first and 10.
He's not even at the strength of what he is even. Come on, he's not even halfway to where the fuck he actually is at the end of the actual just normal bonga. Solo level is that's what I'm talking. Tell it, but solo level is
he's gonna let it fly.
Oh God, got him high school.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
These are shows from when the books
and he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well,
these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. So when he was available on draft night, that was where he didn't need the full time to make the selection. He called that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. Second and inches.
Could probably beat Imperium.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
This is the reason why the niggas are super confident. Man, really fought the strongest nigga in their fucking versus
left to go in the game.
In basically what? These niggas did not fight. I'm not saying Jim Wu is not the strongest, but right now Jim Wu is not the strongest. Who's stronger than him is the General Toys, and then guy they ain't showing him yet. But the United States of America actually number one fucking this bump ass nigga that can turn to this. He like fucking Beck. He can turn into a wolf too. Turns into like a fucking lion or some shit. Like he turns into like some. It's not a lion though. It's like he's blessed by the what. Because like he got what Jim Wu got, but he's blessed by a monarch.
And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
He got like a demigod lion form, but Jim will still beat him.
Another touchdown through the air for them and for this rookie quarterback at the helm. He has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
I'm showing y'all this nigga is basically going to be the best. Fucking what's his name?
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
That nigga struck fear in the whole Hunter.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
What was that nigga bodyguard? Pito or whatever the fuck that cat name is? That motherfucker gave fear to these niggas. And that motherfucker wicked than you.
And he'll be out of bounds here. A yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Yeah, no. But to be honest, and it's straight up, and it's no cap, nobody really know how strong
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Nobody knows.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Like, that nigga could beat the whole Demon Slayer verse. That old man. Can nobody on Demon Slayer beat him?
Here we go.
Nobody.
Ready.
Throwing. Love.
Can nobody from JJK probably beat that.
To his left.
Not gonna lie. The only person who could probably send it to is
Gojo. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
Fury, yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Red, cycle. Field, black. Hut.
Love from the gun on third down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Wizard King just that nigga. Julius is that nigga, no.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
It didn't kill him, but
so for the Giants, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year.
He's still not the ultimate evil nigga. No matter what nobody says, he's not the ultimate evil nigga.
Meanwhile, for the Packers,
it's still Lucifero. Yeah. That's why adrenaline grabbed that fucking heart. Adrenaline, yeah. Or adrenaline will be nigga, Dreamlake, I'm telling you, he just still procrastinating to bring because nigga Lucifero's still alive. They only killed half of him. That nigga said he sent half himself to the top, and half of himself is still sealed in the demon world. So like, nigga, why else would he grab Lucifer's heart if Lucifer just the other half just died? He just gonna give the whole other heart to the other half to remake himself. Because Adrenaline, you can tell he's a smart one, but he's a weak demon. Like, he's strong, but he's weak. But, I said Adrenaline. Adrenaline.
No, you said what you said.
You said what?
I said you said what you said.
I mean, they did the same thing with the body. They're like, oh, you the demons that do that too. Take it to the AR board. Take it to the AR board, bro.
Like ice cream, I shine, see plain energy. Let it rain on me.
Ain't gonna lie,
Eyes on my knees like that, Lord, please pray for me. Say the grace for me. Say, boy, what you want?
Only thing you can like.
To me, aura is not swag, drip, or anything. It's like the presence you bring.
Yeah.
So if we're literally asking who has more aura out of Itachi and Minato. Now, before I give my answer, I do want to give a special. Y'all already gonna know what I'm talking about after I give this whoever I give a special shout out to. I'm gonna give a special shout out to Itachi. I'm not gonna lie. His presence is aura to me. I like it because they always zoom in on him and make it seem like he's that nigga. But to be honest, let's be real. Itachi has less aura than Pain. Pain had aura than a bitch. Aura. Had the whole village shut up. Had the whole village had their hopes up. They had to pray that Naruto was coming. When the fuck has Itachi ever did that shit? Not one time. Now, the reason why Itachi loses is because of that shit, just like I said. Now, if fucking Naruto, Pain did that. And like, he brought aura just because of, he needed, he brought aura because he everybody fearful. Naruto came with aura because he gave everybody dreams and hopes again for coming back. So if Naruto and Pain damn their aura at that time was really just overshadows Itachi's aura through the whole fucking series. What the fuck do you honestly think Minato coming to save the village when the Nine-Tails came? Come on now, bro. There's just aura. It's aura. That one, him coming at that one time. Aura. Aura as fuck. It's so aura that it was so aura that they left this nigga alone and just kept talking like he was a myth.
Yes, what? They talk like you.
Like they talk like this nigga didn't. They talk like this nigga existed and didn't exist no more. Like it was like that nigga was just that nigga. They was anytime they bring him up, they be like before. He's that nigga, bro. Youngest Hokage. I just want to know what part of Itachi's life did he have more aura than? So because we. Man. Killing his whole village, then nigga. kill nobody. That nigga gave everybody in the village mercy kills, damn near. I want everybody to know that. I hate when they be like, it's an assassination. Bro, if you watch that fucking episode, half the village literally let him kill him. They knew that he was going to do it. His mom and daddy was like, just do it, son. Right here. Put the knife in my chest. Like, he mercy killed half his village. Now, the other niggas that fucking, what's his name? He was actually just killing niggas. Obito. He was actually just killing niggas. Yeah, he killed the whole. But that nigga Itachi, literally everybody he was fighting and seeing, he was literally killing, like, he was about damn near nigga. Come on, bro. Even his best friends, how he unlocked his eye, he basically killed them on acts like he had to kill them on acts like.
I guess on this shit. I feel like he's kill me. All these shit, that's for
look at that shit. Nigga, Minato was the only person to ever hit up and told me when nobody could even touch this. This is why I hate when niggas bring up clips with Itachi, because they put up the clips like I said. His most aura clip is when he's literally talking to Sasuke and they make him talk like a god. But that part right there was cold as a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Even in the manga, that was probably the coldest part. When that nigga killed that nigga, you think like he killed him, but that nigga like, he point to the side, nigga like, oh, nigga's actually alive. I'm like, alright, this nigga is a bitch. This nigga is raw. That's why he has aura, because they make that, bro, when he talks, they just give him that, oh. That's why they did that to Pain. They did the same thing for Pain. But that part was aura. That was aura as fuck.
Yeah, Itachi has a few aura moments. Bro.
That's not even. They knew they did that on purpose. That motherfucking clone literally said, they pointed with two fingers and they gonna say, oh. Like that was some godlike shit. Like nigga, they just fought for like, at that point I think they fought for like a cool little 5 to 10 minutes. Thought he really killed this nigga by freaking. And he was sitting there watching his brother just like.
What's he doing?
But no, think about it though, bro. Y'all talking about a nigga again. This is why I say Minato wins. Y'all talking about a nigga all the time popped up. Damn near always won. Fought with Naruto to the end, damn. He was the main Hokage, the reason why it was really kind of lasting with the great ninja war, besides Hashirama. And this is the thing about it, this is my thing about Itachi. Y'all talking about a nigga who literally used to run when Kakashi popped up.
Nigga.
When Kakashi popped up, he be whooping Asuma and fucking Korra, whatever her name is. But when Kakashi pop up, this nigga be like, I'm gonna go. I can't give a nigga aura off that because Naruto never ran from a nigga. And he damn sure was not gonna pick the day to start running. Get money.
Get money.
Yeah, baby.
Get money.
Oh shit,
nigga.
I am a good guy. Oh shit, let me get the fuck up out of here.
But the top aura in Naruto, no matter what nobody say, is Hashirama. He's number one. He's the best Hokage. Damn near one of the best Hokages ever. When he comes around, everybody fucking gets happy and ecstatic. He's the only nigga who can settle down. Who the fuck was that? It was Tobirama. Tobirama about to fight somebody and they showed nothing but, when they met Sasuke, and they showed nothing but massive fucking aura, killer intent, and Hashirama came and put his hands on both of them or something and fucking shut that shit down. And make them niggas look at that nigga like, oh shit, hold on, this big bro. Like, Hashirama was number one probably aura, no cap. He was just that nigga though. He's the main nigga that made Madara get fucking happy. Like, that nigga had to tell that nigga that he made Madara stop. He said, calm down, we're gonna fight. And Madara didn't even get in the fight. And Madara put fear in everybody. Hashi for the one. Posse for the #1 order. God damn it.
I ain't gonna lie. Happy as fuck that nigga not like, oh shit, this nigga still
This
alive.
nigga still alive.
Like, I can still get
Like, shit,
fighting.
we can fight again? And that nigga was just like, well, yeah, nigga, hold on. We gonna deal with this first, and then I'll fight you. That nigga was like, you know what? I won't nigga. Bet. Like, damn.
Two great niggas, right?
Damn.
Two great niggas.
Nigga, boy. Niggas, I ain't gonna lie though. It's a Naruto though with or than a motherfucker though. Like, no cap. No cap.